I guess it does take a few days for it to register that your video has been taken down or that you have deleted it. Oops, sorry. Hello everyone, Artist Chibi here. I do admit, yes, I was wrong about the whole YouTube video thing. I didn't realize it would actually take a few days for it to register, or maybe a week, for it to register that the video has been deleted. So, I will admit that I was wrong on that part. Still does not change my opinion on I'm Anonymous and her being a liar. Mainly because of the fact that she decided to take all of her evidence to social media and laid the claim that she actually went to the police and everything when the BBC article she keeps linking everyone actually says the opposite. She was not cooperative. I have to ask these questions. It's fairly important. Why wait until after massive controversy surrounding Sam Pepper? Why not get it done and over with? Why did the BBC article say there was nothing done because she refused to cooperate? What wasn't she cooperative about? Did she refuse to file the report? Did she file and not get tested? Did she actually refuse to press charges? Did she refuse to testify? Why didn't she use the paperwork from the hospital? Why did she post any of this on social media, on any social media site? How do we know those text messages are even from Sam Pepper? And to be quite honest, I edited her Tumblr post to make it seem like she said that she admitted that she's lying and that I'm her Lord and Savior. Mainly because it's to prove a point. Even though her original post did say something about YouTube taking down her video. And to be quite honest, there is no proof to support her claim that it was taken down because of Sam Pepper. For all we know, it could be because of several reports that were made on it, and it was taken down, or something else. Maybe it was something she said in the video. Or maybe that YouTube is just full of shit like always. Otherwise, that video would still be up. Also, to further prove my point, I can actually, use one of my old Facebook troll accounts to make it seem like it's Sam Pepper messaging me. Or I could edit my old messages to make it look like he's messaging me personally. It's easy to change the date on a computer's time thing. The clock on the computer, it's easy to change it. So there's actual no proof that her hospital information is even real. I figured I'd let you guys know that now, because I really do not believe for 1 second that she's actually a victim. And all these people who are backing her, who actually believe her, aren't even using common sense here. Because anyone who says, oh, I've been raped but I didn't report it, automatically assume that they're lying. I hate to say it, but yes, automatically assume that they're lying. Because as an adult, you have to report it. Celebrity or not, you have to report it. If not, then all credibility to your claim is right out the window. And have you noticed that after this whole Sam Pepper thing calmed down, she suddenly disappeared again? I seem to have noticed. In fact, this happened the last time, if I recall. And what about all those other women who laid the same claim? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? I know it makes me wonder a lot, as to what the fuck is wrong with these people. A final note I gotta mention on this is the fact that I did a bit of searching, looking for any articles involving the whole Sam Pepper case, and the rape victims or sexual harassment, and the most I could find were from BuzzFeed and the BBC Newsbeat. And most of the other links I gotten were from Reddit or someone's blog site. Yeah, it's just, it confuses me. Something that big you would think would have larger media attention, especially since the fact that he's a former Big Brother contestant. And he's also a fairly famous YouTuber. I mean, there are several articles about PewDiePie. Or any of the other gaming channels. So, something to this degree, one would think that other media sites outside of Feminazi Central and little kid BBC articles would actually cover it. So, yeah. If you ever want to go about believing this person, don't expect me to believe you or take your side on it. Because quite honestly, in my sincere, honest opinion, she's a liar, and so are the other women. And that's my thoughts on that. In other news, well, not really much in the way of news, more like, what the fuck is slam poetry? I was watching a video by Top Hats and Champagne about slam poetry. And I've always wondered what it was, because the most I got out of it is basically feminazis bitching because something's not going their way. And the particular video I was watching involved some chick who was bitching about science, screaming out, "Hey, science!" Yeah. That was actually funny, the commentary on that video. You should actually check it out. In fact, I'll leave a link down below about it. Leading to it, sorry. Anyway. Yeah, I don't get what slam poetry is. It's just basically, from what I got, is basically people who want to try to be poetic while bashing other people. To be quite honest, I think Lord Byron would do a better job at it than they could. And he's more whimsical about it. But that's just my opinion. Just saying. In case people are wondering what I'm drawing, I'm not sure how many people are actually wondering this. The character I'm currently drawing is actually Krystal Lee the Ninth. Back when I used to be a fan of Power Rangers and Sailor Moon, yes, oh my god, that's so shocking, I created the character by the name of Krystal Lee. She had no actual backstory, it was just, a fan thing. As current, our peers, online RPers would call it a Mary Sue, I guess. I don't know. I think back when I was a little kid, in those old chat rooms and everything, it was actually called a noob character. Overpowered and everything, always perfect. Yeah, I worked on that quite a bit. Because she has developed into her own actual character. Yes, she is known as a cyborg. She does have a super genius for a sister. And she is also a demon huntress. Neither one of them are perfect, because her younger sister has a tendency of failing at her experiments and always turning people the opposite gender of what they are, even their clones. And Krystal has a very nasty habit of getting blown to bits. By bits, I mean because of the fact that she's a cyborg, her body parts can fall off. I mean, she can have her head chopped off, and she'd still be able to talk. Her arm would just flat out fall off, and she would still be able to move. Not much in the way of blood. I mean, what'd you expect? Anyway, enough about the character. I really do wish I could get purple eyes. I'm really tired of this blue eye thing. I mean, that's something else I did. I made sure that Krystal and her sister were completely different from the rest of my characters. As purple is not a very common color, and I don't actually think it's a actual thing. Anyway, yeah, I don't think it's an actual genetic thing. I figured it would be a good idea to actually record myself drawing someone other than, you know, my common Chibi's World persona, or just basically my Chibi's World persona, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are getting tired of seeing that. And besides, I was experimenting a little with these new brushes I got for Photoshop, and so far I really like them. I'm still working on the whole lighting thing, and I really need to practice more on the metal for the sword and everything. But if you have any suggestions on how I should revamp Krystal, like in a way of how she looks, because the whole basically all black jacket and everything isn't gonna work out too well with what I'm doing anyway. I wouldn't mind if you give your suggestions in the comment section below. I would try to take them into consideration and possibly make a new video with the revamped version. Anywho, yeah, also if you can help me figure out how to make metal look less like a lightsaber sort of thing, that would be great. I would love the suggestion. For anyone that's from an art group that I left several months ago, or anyone who's going to flat out say your artwork is shitty and blah blah blah, just note that your comments will be deleted immediately and you blacklisted, because quite honestly you have no room to say anything to me. The art group was mostly filled with memes. Who cares, really? It really was filled with memes, and it was very fucking stupid. And your form of criticism is not needed. It's not real criticism. It's just harassment. It makes you look very, very, very stupid. I highly doubt you want to be looked upon as very stupid. Anywho, critiquing. Learn how to actually properly critique someone's work. Telling someone to come back in 20 years is not gonna work. You're just gonna look like a dumbass. And also note that, you know, Picasso was actually the best artist out there, and yet he got popular and famous. Same with the creator of the Peanuts, and the guy who made Garfield. And how people who just sell blank canvases are rich because people are still going to the modern art museums to look at a blank canvas. And I'm being told that my artwork is shitty? Please, get over yourself. Alrighty. I figured I'd let the Minecraft lovers out there know, if they haven't already tried it and they're actually major server players instead, I figured I'd let you know that if you ever attempt playing 1.9 in survival mode, please note that the delay does make it very difficult to actually kill monsters. You're better off using a bow at a distance. And even on normal mode, the mobs are a little faster. I've noticed this while playing with my husband. And that skeletons hit a little harder. I was dead in like a few hits because of a skeleton. I accidentally found him while trying to gather up grass from the ground. That's what I get for not wearing armor. Fortunately, I have not been blown up by a creeper yet. Here's to hoping I don't. Anyway, so far I really like the 1.9. I like the dual wielding, well, the main hand and the shield slot. That's actually pretty cool. I've actually used the shield as a test combat because my husband actually used a full-powered axe attack, and the shield blocked it to the point where I only lost like half a heart. That's pretty kick-ass. I still don't get how people actually continue playing the Pocket Edition. I let my daughter play it, but I don't get how that works. Okay, I think that's enough of me rambling on for no apparent reason. Comment section below, make suggestions on how I should rework Krystal. Don't be an asshole when talking or making the suggestions. You will be ignored. Yeah. I think that would be the end of the video. So, guess I'll see you next time. This is Artist Chibi, signing out.
Oh, Artist Chibi, you're my Lord and Savior. Please save us from this tyranny.